everyone. My name is Shaila Moras, lecturer working for the Department of Food Nutrition and Dietetics, Milagris College, Mangalore. Under lifespan nutrition, today we are going to discuss about the very significant topic, that is food requirements for infants. So before going to the topic, let us know about what is lifespan nutrition. So, as the name says, lifespan nutrition. It is a study and application of providing nutrition from infancy to old age. That is nothing but across the human lifespan, we are seeing that the nutrition is provided. It mainly focuses on providing the nutrition that is also optimal nutrition for the growth and development, for the health and overall well-being of a person. So here under this today we are going to discuss about the one of the step that is also under that, the food requirement for infancy. So as you see here, the stages of development from the stage of conception to old age, there are a lot of changes occurring, right? So the nutrition what you provide will define how long you survive and how healthy you are. So here from fetus in the womb, there is nothing but the pregnancy you can consider. So this conception and conceiving and also the pregnancy and lactation are the stages which comes under adulthood. These are the reproductive stages of adulthood. Okay. Then comes the infancy, the birth of your baby. Infancy, you can take it from birth to 1 year. These are known as infants. And this childhood is from the 2 years to 12 years of age group. Under this, you can see toddlers, preschoolers, and school going children. Then comes the age group, that is adolescent or also known as teenagers, from 13 to 20. Okay, 13 to 20. And after comes the adulthood. Adulthood is considered from 20 to 60 age group. So here there are a lot of, it's a wide age group you can see, from 20 to 60. So after 60, above 60 is considered as old age. So why this terms we have to know, because from one stage to different other stage, moving from one stage to other stage, there are a lot of changes occurring physiologically, and also providing the different nutrients is very important in order to meet the well-being. So going to the topic, that is who are infants. Okay, as I said, infants are the babies from birth to 12 months of age group. Those who come under this age group, that is from birth to 12 months, 1 year of age groups, are considered as infants. So here you can see the classification, further classification here. 0 to 1 months are newborn babies or the neonates. Then 1 to 3 months early infancy, 4 to 6 months late infancy, 7 to 12 months older infancy. So why we have to know these terms? Because there are the necessities of providing certain food items. We have to initiate the complementary foods at a certain age group. So we have to know about it. So what is that a month or the age group where we have to start other food groups in order to provide the further nutrition. Okay. So moving on to the next slide. That is, what types of food can be given to infants. So here you can see first point, that is exclusive breastfeeding is mandatory. Yes, exclusive, that is nothing but only you have to breastfeed your baby till 6 months of age group. No giving water, even honey, diluted water, or the glucose, anything. We have to avoid that till 6 months, and also before initiating the breastfeeding. So breastfeeding should be continued till 2 years. This is a recommendation given by the ICMR, that is the Indian Council of Medical Research. In order to feed, breastfeeding should be done for 2 years. So moving on to the next slide. let us know about breast milk, because it is a first food, it is a nutrition, it is the first food given to the baby till 6 months, and also to be continued for 2 years. So breast milk is the natural and complete food for the infants. So why it is natural and complete? Because it provides optimal nutrition, it has a dynamic composition, and it is bioavailable, immune boosting. So if you see here, the first point, how it is natural and complete, because of its optimal nutrition, it provides essential nutrients which are needed for the growth and development, such as certain growth factors and development necessary enzymes or the factors are there in the breast milk. And its dynamic composition, that is nothing but the breast milk composition changes from certain days, that is nothing but from 3 to 4 days the colostrum, from one first 1 2 weeks the transition of milk occurs, then the hind milk and the fore milk and the hind milk. So like how according to the nutritional requirement, the composition of the milk also changes. Okay, so milk, the breast milk is considered as bioavailable, because whatever the nutrients are present in the breast milk are easily absorbed and utilized. As you know, during the infancy, the internal organs are yet to grow properly, especially the functioning of the kidneys. Okay, so you can see how the babies are like. So the kidney functioning and the absorption, metabolism are happening. They are very tender, you can say. So here, whatever the nutrients are provided from the breast milk is bioavailable. Very important topic point is here, that is immune boosting. Yes, breast milk is a immune boosting food, because it has anti-infective factors, antibodies, enzymes and hormones. Yes, these are very essential to fight against the foreign materials or the foreign particles which are coming to the body naturally. We have to see that the baby can fight against it. So how it is possible? Because of the breast milk itself. So as you can see in this slide, colostrum, fore milk and hind milk. So this is a colostrum, you can see, which is which secreted first 3 to 4 days of the birth period, that time. Okay, after delivery you can see. So this is yellowish in color, which is a thick fluid. Okay, which is a thick fluid, yellowish in color, rich in protein, low in fat, moderate in the carb, that is lactose, which is present in the milk, carbohydrate, and high in, it's the first immunization to the baby. So it is high in all the immune boosting factors, okay, interferons and others. So it is rich in essential nutrients which are needed naturally, what are needed to the baby. And this colostrum should not be discarded, it is mandatorily given because of this high nutritive values. And also to talk about fat, it is rich in two main fatty acids, essential fatty acids, when it is compared to mature milk, that is uh, aric, uh, arachidonic acid and docosahexaenoic acid. Okay. Next comes the fore milk and the hind milk. So after colostrum starts this transition milk, that starts after 2 to 3 weeks of the delivery, when the quantity of milk increases. Okay, this colostrum is segregated for just for 10 to 40 ml. But when it is this transition milk, the amount increases, and also the consistency, the composition also changes, because in the transition milk it becomes watery, that is nothing but the lactose, the sugar becomes more, and reduction in the protein occurs there, and also there will be increment or increase in the fat. Okay, next here if you see the fore milk, this is the milk which is secreted at the beginning, the first secretion of the feeding, fore milk, which is watery and rich in the proteins and lactose, vitamins and minerals, but low in the fat. Okay, this satisfies the thirst of an infant. Okay, so after last at the end, hind milk is the milk secreted at the end, later in the feeding. Okay, so this is, you can see the consistency, it is high in fat, which can satisfy the hunger of a baby. So which is high in fat. So why this slide is given, because make sure that you feed your baby complete, that is nothing but from cholesterol to fore milk and hind milk, because hind milk making a baby uh, fall sleep early, or make baby calm and healthy, we have to feed, breastfeeding should be given completely. So these are the advantages of feeding this cholesterol, for milk and hind milk. Okay, moving to the next slide, that is when to start breastfeeding. So as soon as the baby is born, there will be skin contact, and breastfeeding must be established at the earliest. Within 1 hour of birth, the baby should be breastfed. So early initiation of breastfeeding facilitates milk production. Mother-infant bonding helps uterus to contract firmly and reduce blood loss after delivery. Emotional quotient of the breastfed infant is better than the non-breastfed infant. So there are a lot of changes when the baby is not breastfed. So but there are advantages and disadvantages here. The advantage mainly is, uh, the baby, there are emotional quotient of the breastfed infant is better when it is compared to the artificially fed or babies, then bottle fed. Okay, then helps for mother. Okay, it has also advantages for mother, that is it helps, breastfeeding helps to bring back the uterus to its original state, or the firmly, and reduce the blood loss after delivery. Mother infant bonding, which is very important. Then milk production. So if you see this slide, you can see the advantages of breastfeeding: nutritional, immunological, psychological, economical, and physiological benefits you can see, or you can get out of breastfeeding. So moving on to the next slide, here you can see the nutritional values. The nutrients are given for 100 ml of 100 grams of milk. Okay, so you can see here comparison is done, that is human milk, cow's milk and buffalo's milk. So if you see the human milk and cow's milk, water 88 grams per 100 gram. Energy, the 100 gram of milk gives 65 kilocalories. Protein 1.1, carbohydrate 7.4, fat 3.4, calcium in mg 28, phosphorus in mg 11, iron is absent, beta carotene, that is 41 mg, thiamine 0.02, riboflavin 0.02, vitamin C 3, then the casinogen and lactalbumin ratio, that is 1 is to 2. So when you compare this human milk to cow's milk, human milk is the protein is more in cow's milk, but whatever necessary proteins are needed for infant are there in the human milk. When the cow's milk is fed, okay, in the absence of mother, it is diluted, then the formula is made according to the human milk itself. So it is made sure that whenever the infant formula is formed, the nutritional requirements are met of the human milk. Okay, this is for your information. So here you can see, after the breastfeeding, okay, as I said, till 6 months of age group, we have to only give the breast milk. No need to worry about other foods. Once the breastfeeding, baby turns to 6 months onwards, we have to see for giving other nutrition. Means the baby, the whatever the nutrients are there in the breast milk is not sufficient for the further growth. Okay, for a baby growth and development of a baby. So here the complementary foods are started. So what are complementary foods? The complementary foods are nothing but it is made complemented with the breast milk. Okay, along with the breast milk, you are giving some food items. It is nothing but you can see here breast milk is given. This is the diet chart taken from ICMR, that is Indian Council of Medical Research guideline. So here you can see breast milk. Okay, this is before 10 to 11 a.m. Okay, anytime on baby's demand, the breast milk is fed. And here you can see this 6 to 8 months, for 6 to 8 months total 650 kilocalories are taken as an average. Okay, total 650 kilocalories are taken as an average, and out of this 420 kilocalories are taken from the breast milk and 230 that is from this complementary food. So you can see the timing, that is 10 to 11 a.m. rice with that, this is very mashed and cooked well and given. Then breast milk, then afternoon one, that is banana or banana mashed or steamed or mashed apple 40 grams. Then evening, okay, after that the intervals you can see the breastfeeding. Evening khichdi, that is of wheat, rajma, amaranth and oil. So here what you see is nutrient dense food is given. Nutrient dense foods are given from different food groups. You can see rice, okay, rice variety, that is cereals, and the pulses, then the vegetable variety is there, and the fat is given. So make sure that the food, so you need not worry about the more about the carbohydrate, because the milk contains the lactose in it. So here make sure that you don't overfeed your baby. Okay, this you can take it for your reference, that is a diet chart for infants. This is for 6 to 8 months, and this is for 9 to 12 months of age group. The calories, if you see, 720 kilocalories on an average per day it is taken. So out of this 335 kilocalories are from the breast milk, and the 385 kilocalories are from this complementary foods. Okay, how this 5 grams of green red gram dal, rice, spinach, oil, groundnut, fruits, all those are taken. So you can see all the foods are mashed and given. Okay, this is mashed and given. Later on it is mashed and given. So here you can see, avoid the use of salt and sugar in the recipes, because naturally these foods will have the sugar that is enough for the baby. You need not pour salt or sugar, okay, which becomes too much and may be the reason for the diabetes or obesity also. So quantities indicates are for raw ingredients are given, and timings mentioned are for suggestive purpose only. So you can change the timings according to your suitability. Okay, so this point you should read carefully, that is complementary food should be given along with the breast milk. Okay. Yes, so today we discussed about a very simple and significant topic, that is the food requirements for infants. So what and all we discussed? We discussed about the who are infants, and what kind of food is given till 6 months, that is only the breast milk. Then after 6 months you have to include the complementary foods. Okay, thank you.